Hello and welcome, this is Moose 2006, and today we're going to be looking at the new Holland DLC. I will show both the free DLC, which comes with two loaders, both the front loader, or a wheel loader, and a telehandler. And then we'll look at the paid, the $6.99 DLC that comes with this chaff harvester you're looking at now, and then a few things to go with that. So, in the shop now, there'll be a new category if you download and install the free loader DLC. So there's categories, there's brands, and then if you go one more, there's now mods. So the telehandler is this guy here, and then a wheel loader here. And you will not find these in the regular shop. They're only under this mods category over here. And again, it is a free DLC, so all you gotta do is go to their website. I'll put a link in the description, and you just download and install. So here is the wheel loader. I'll show these first, and then we'll get to the harvester in a little bit. So I would say, with driving this a bit, it's very similar to the other two. Not a big difference. It kind of drives the same. It uses the same bucket. Not a big difference. And that's how it looks. And really there's not too much else to say. The telehandler, on the other hand, is really good. I am loving it. The Lieber telehandler was fine. I mean, it was like the one that came with the vanilla, and it worked fine. Didn't have a huge problem with it, but I never enjoyed driving it that much. Then the JCB telehandler is a disaster and just kind of falls over on its own. This telehandler is really solid. I think it looks super nice. I love the blue, and it just drives and feels really, really nice. So for a free DLC, awesome job, Giants. I highly recommend picking it up because you might as well. And this telehandler, I think, is totally worth it. So that is the free stuff. And then if you want the New Holland chaff harvester, that will be $6.99. And again, I'll put a link in the description. It's super easy to install and download from their website. So in the shop, if you go to, you can either go to the New Holland brand, but I'll just go here. If you go to Harvesters and go way to the end, it's right next to the Krone because it does the exact same stuff. It is just a chaff harvester. You can see the chaff fruit type here. It has a little less power than the Krone, and the headers are actually about 1 meter smaller, but the price tag is a little cheaper. Again, I'm a big fan of how they look. I'm a big fan of aesthetics, and I just think it looks a lot nicer. And I'll actually show in a little bit how you can use both of them at the same time. If you already have a Krone, you can actually use them both simultaneously, which is really nice. And then these are the 4 new headers. These two both work with the New Holland chaff harvester that comes with the DLC. They have the same meters, they cost the same, they do the same stuff. Again, the only difference, this one's red and is Kemper, this one's yellow and is New Holland. Alright, and then it comes with a mower that you can mow grass with and convert to chaff, and then a grass picker-upper which doesn't mow and it just picks up. And I'll show these three because this is the same. But again, it works the exact same way as the Krone. So I'm going to go ahead and do the mowing stuff first before we get to the chaff harvesting of corn. This is the only trailer I've been able to attach to this thing. Same with the Krone, this Fliegel. So if you can't figure out why you can't connect it, I would recommend getting this Fliegel. But you do need to attach something so that the chaff has somewhere to go. Go ahead and hook up. This is the mower, and so I will lower and turn it on. So basically what this will do is mow and pick up the grass and then convert it to chaff and shoot it out into the tipper. So you run over it. Okay, don't forget to pipe out. So I piped out, and now you can see it's picking up the grass and converting it to chaff. So kind of a nice, easy way to mow and pick that up. So I'm going to keep the pipe out and the trailer on, but I'm going to change out the header. So for the other one, the one that's just a picker-upper, you have to, of course, mow first. Obviously recommended to mow and windrow. I did not do that, I just mowed, just so I can show you. But it basically works the same way. You attach your trailer, you pipe out, which should be good. Yep, and you'll see it kind of go over to where your trailer, wrong button. And lower it, turn it on, and then it'll just pick up the grass that's already mowed. Again, this thing does not mow, it just picks up. So those are the two mowing headers. So I'll get rid of that, and we'll go take a look at the chaff harvester header. Compared to the Krone, I really like the look of this one. Again, it's like 1 meter smaller, so it does about 1 row less of corn, but it looks way cooler, I guess, because it's got these like those circle things that spin. I don't know. I think it's just kind of neat to look at. So we'll turn that on, and again, I got my pipe out, I got my trailer, and you harvest. Now, what you can do, if you don't want to attach a trailer, and you can't hire, okay, so you cannot hire a worker if you have a trailer attached, so you'll have to do it all yourself, which, you know, I've done. You know, sometimes I want to do it, sometimes I don't. So what I'm going to do is show you what you can do if you want to hire a worker, and that is, if you are close to a tipper, you'll see the pipe finds it, and now I can hit H to hire a worker, get in my truck, and follow it along. And it'll follow for a really long time. Alright. And the same with the Krone. If you want to do harvesting speed, like if I want to follow it without hitting the up arrow the whole time, I can go into the harvest cruise control, like I am now. You see the bottom right, it turns green. To get there, you have to be on the bottom 6. So here's 7. I hit 2 and it goes up. Now if I go down 1, it goes to 6. This is not harvest speed. This is like a little faster. If I hit down again, so I hit the 1 key, I go down in speed, it stays at 6, but this will then be harvesting speed, and then there's 5. So 1 up from 5, I can then hit 3, and it will stay at the exact same speed as the harvester. And you can just kind of chill. Alright, now, if you want to harvest a lot quicker, you can actually, that's what I wanted, you can actually use both at the same time, because the pipes shoot a very, very long ways away. So what I'm going to do, you can see the pipe like found the truck. I'll turn this on. I'll turn this on. And then, as long as I'm not too far away, which I'm a little bit too far from the Krone, so I'll back up a little bit, and it should find me. Oh gosh. There we go. Now I can put my cruise control on, and you can see my chaff will start to fill up really fast, because I have 2 of them going in at the same time. You can of course do this with 2 of the New Holland chaff harvesters, it doesn't matter. But if you want to run 2 at the same time, that is one way to do it. So I think that about covers it. So again, I would recommend go ahead and get the loader, the wheel loader and the telehandler, because it's a free DLC. And then this one is $6.99 for the New Holland chaff harvester and the headers that go along with it. So I hope that helps, hope that clears up what is in the DLCs. Any questions, please go ahead and leave a comment. I'll answer, obviously, to the best of my ability. Otherwise, have yourselves a very nice day.